Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and we are excited to announce you guys have asked and we are now doing it. We're going to be helping you as a la carte product, a one-off product, separate and independent from our orthodontic consulting. You can be not in orthodontics at all, but we're going to be offering you dentist to dentist access to our resources and our team to create social media content that you will then post. This is how it's going to work. First of all, we are not going to be posting it for you. So you need to already have existing social media. It doesn't have to be robust, but I'm gonna say minimum 500 followers or friends or connections on one or more of the following sites that we can work with. Twitter, Lemonade, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, what else? LinkedIn. Am I forgetting anything? Those are the biggies. I might be forgetting something, but those are the ones that at least we're familiar with. Like I said, it can be one, it can be all six. I really don't care, but you need to have minimum, TikTok, minimum 500 followers, okay? Or friends or connections on each of those in order to make it worth. And you need to already be actively engaging on those sites. This is great if you don't want to hire an agency to do this for you and you want to make sure there's a dentist that actually knows dentistry who's doing stuff. What's even more hilarious is when I go on Instagram and I see some of the stuff that's being posted by an agency and it's just so bad or just so wrong. So we're not posting it for you. We're just creating the content from the material that you give us. So you're going to have some responsibilities. First of all, you need to already have existing sites, right? Number two, you're going to actually have to go in and post it. Okay, we're just making the content for you and giving it to you from the stuff that you give us. We can do it with stock images, don't get me wrong, but the problem is you got to purchase the stock image because I can't use my stock image account, because if I use mine and then you get audited by like Getty or Shutterstock or something like that, it's not yours and you're going to pay a major fine. So it has to be your stock image. So whatever you give us, okay, so that's rule number one. You need to already have existing social media set up and active with minimum 500 followers. That's rule number one. Rule number two, you have to give us the content you want us to use, the raw content, be it a static photo of a patient, your team, a small video, less than 1 minute of something, of a procedure, anything like that, a photo of your event. So those are the basic rules. Rule number three, any content you give us, you are telling us that you've already had the releases signed. We're not taking your releases. We're not doing anything releases. Anything that you give us, we're assuming you already have a social media release signed for the people, for the team members, for the patients, okay? For the stock images. I don't really care, okay? So those are the basic rules up front. So want to make sure you understand the rules and how it works. There will be a fee for this, for the time that it takes us. And we're also going to have at least 2 strategy calls. It's going to include 2 strategy calls. One initial strategy call where we're going to talk about what you're doing right now, what's working, what's not working. Each strategy call is maximum 20 minutes. So your whole team can be on it. The doctor can be on it. I recommend everybody's on it. Any additional strategy calls run $500 per call. So one initial strategy call, just where we're going to talk about what you're doing, what works, what doesn't work, and what your vision is. I'm also going to ask you before that strategy call to send me some links, not only your existing links of the social media that you want to work on, but so I can follow you and see what you're doing, but also links of other people that you follow that are dentists that you want to emulate. Stuff, kind of what do you want it to be like, okay? So that I have an idea of what type of creative I'm getting into, okay? So that's the first strategy call. Then, of course, the second strategy call is going to be afterwards, once we already have some content, to see if you like it, to see if we should modify things, and to explain how to upload it, how to interact with it, and what to do with it. So this can be, like I said, it can be all images, all static images. It can be all videos. But ultimately, we will do for you 10 pieces of static image content for you, but you're gonna have to give us 10 photos to work with at least. I recommend 20. Or we will give you 5 videos, less than 1 minute. These can be used for shorts or reels. or TikTok, less than 1 minute. They have to be 59 seconds or left. If you give us longer ones, we're going to edit it down to that. We're going to ask you which parts you want and which parts you don't want, obviously. And we're going to format it in the aspect ratio that will work for shorts and reels, or TikTok. And yeah, so 10 static images or 5 less than 1 minute videos is what it's going to include, or a combination of both. If you want to do a combo, we can do, 3 videos and 4 images. So that's the other option. So those are basically your 3 options, as well as 2 up to 20-minute strategy calls. And then of course we're doing all the work in between. Okay. That's pretty much what it includes. And the cost for that is we're going to keep it on the low side, because I know when everyone else is charging out there for strategy for that, I'm going to put it at $1,000 for a one-time thing right now, subject to going up. That's basically 40 minutes of my time, and my billable hour right now is already $1,000. So that's just phone calls and strategy, as well as creating the content and giving you the deliverables, and then we're doing the edits on our side, which already cost me a couple $100 right there. So I'm not really making a lot of, profit off this. I'm just testing out this kind of intro price, and it'll likely go up from there. But that is the process. So if you're interested, we're going to be beta testing it, soft launch, and going from there. All right, thanks so much.